Just got out the hospital. 100. I'm good. Just check myself out. I let this lady get the best of me with this bullshit ass lawsuit. Got me sick. Shit just wrong and evil she's doing. Definitely will add this to my lawsuit. Headed to the mall so I can write for Fight in Detroit. What? Then Boosie takes it a step further and say, I need attorney Ben Crump. Take a listen. Attorney Crump, I really need help fighting these powerful, I think he meant to say fighting, but okay. Fighting these powerful people in Louisiana. AG Murrell has been, or AG Liz Murrell, pardon me, has been after me for over 15 years. Colleagues who have worked with her say she has a hate vendetta against me. I need help from powerful people. This lady trying to take me down for nothing. The Louisiana people need to stand up for me and get this lady job taken away from her for these charges and these hate vendettas she has towards me. She's suing me for nothing, and it's sad, but I'm suing you tomorrow and all the parties involved. She mad at my success. I don't even live here. You're obsessed. Well, let's take y'all through the whole entire story of what actually happened. So let's start with something simple, the beginning. Hit that like button if you can, man. Let's go.
No parent should ever want to come to a school and pick up their child in a bag.
The family of Caleb Wilson pled for change after Wilson allegedly died in a hazing incident while attending Southern University in Baton Rouge. Today, the Kinner family filed a civil wrongful death lawsuit. The documents target the university, fraternity, and fraternity members allegedly tied to Wilson's death. Andres Fuentes breaks down the claims.
The wrongful death lawsuit on behalf of 20-year-old Caleb Wilson details allegations on how the Southern University student died in an off-campus hazing incident tied to the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. The suit names the university's board of supervisors, the fraternity's university chapter, the fraternity's national chapter, and several fraternity members as defendants in the case.
This is the very predictable civil lawsuit that his people are filing on behalf of him against whoever they think could remotely have been responsible for his death.
The 59-page lawsuit details how Wilson and other pledges were brought to an off-campus warehouse in Baton Rouge, where each pledge was punched 4 times in the chest by Omega Psi Phi members. The suit says the fraternity adopted anti-hazing policies back in the 90s, but since then have been caught hazing twice. One was in 2002, when Omega Psi Phi members were caught brawling with other members of a fraternity during a public event. The other event was in 2005, when Omega Psi Phi members were doing underground hazing rituals by striking pledges in backwoods areas of Port Allen and Zachary, Louisiana. That 2005 violation forced a 3-year suspension for the Greek organization. The suit also alleges one of the 3 people arrested for Wilson's death, Isaiah Smith, was serving as Dean of Pledges and was allegedly at the warehouse at the time of Wilson's death, despite Smith having gone through hazing workshops for the fraternity and Southern University.
Pretty much every college has anti-hazing rules if they have a Greek system there and for other things. And what they're doing is just using that as a matrix to say, look, these are the rules, these are the things you said you should have done and you didn't do them. And because you didn't do them, he died.
In Wilson's criminal case, Smith, Kyle Thurman, and Caleb McRae all face criminal hazing charges, while McRae faces the lone manslaughter charge. But in Wilson's civil case, at least 11 people tied to the fraternity are named in the lawsuit, and it even hints at more fraternity members being named in the future.
They're suing for damages against all these people. Some of them are just 20-year-old fraternity kids who have no money. So they may get a judgment against them, but they're not going to collect any money from them. Who they want to get deemed as liable is the so-called deep pocket, the university, possibly the fraternity, national system.
Reporting in New Orleans, Andres Fuentes, Fox 8, Local First.
We did reach out to Southern University for a comment on this lawsuit, but have not heard back.
Only tap that goddamn QR code if you want to win some money for playing games. Y'all already playing like the Monopoly Goals and all of that stuff, or solitaire and blackjack. Hell, Hey, it is what it is. Or if you don't want the QR code, tap the link in the description. Get paid to play. We already gonna put $5 in your account as soon as you get signed up. Download the app and do what you do. That's free cash. $5 from Nash. Get paid to play today. So y'all seen that, right? Well, apparently that came with some fire and some ember from the DA because the DA said something to Boosie that y'all would have thought was a little wild.
The annual festival named for the Baton Rouge rapper is happening right now, but an announcement he made has him in possible legal trouble with the state attorney general. Hello and welcome to 9 News at 6. I'm Dion Guillory. Rapper Boosie said his yearly hip-hop festival would launch a scholarship in the name of Caleb Wilson. You may remember that he is the Southern University student who died during an alleged fraternity hazing. Well, Attorney General Liz Murrill says Wilson's parents told her they didn't even know the event was happening. In a statement, she goes on to say, Caleb Wilson's parents have advised me that they have not given consent and know nothing about their son's name and image being used to promote this event. They have requested that his name, image, and any reference to a scholarship for him be removed from all promotional materials. I intend to take legal action due to their misappropriation of his name and image to promote their for-profit event. We have called the number we have for Boosie's manager several times with no success.
Then yesterday, I'm assuming the DA filed charges because Boosie must have been ignoring, obviously, of course, and forced little Boosie BadAzz to come out and had to, dare I say, speak his truth.
Let this go, I gotta talk about this. This Attorney General in Louisiana, Liz Murrill, has a vendetta against me. A hatred vendetta against me. People been telling me over 15 years, this lady has a vendetta against me. Now, she done sued me saying my Boosie Bash capitalized and made profits off the little boy who died in the hazing at Southern. We trying to show somebody love, and this how you do me. I profited off his hazing, really? A badge that's successful 8 years in a row? No fights, no shootings, nothing? This the best you can do to try to take me down? And Louisiana should speak up for me. Louisiana should speak up for me and get this lady investigated, because it's a vendetta and it's hate. I'm calling Ben Crump for this bitch. This is wrong. This is wrong. She knows she wrong, and everybody know that I done nothing wrong. But show that state all the love I can my whole life. You up for a fight.
Boosie, let me help you out, bro. I'll send this to somebody on your team because y'all watch the channel, so shout out to y'all. That DA destroyed her own argument. And if you don't catch it, don't worry. I'm going to secular it out, take it out, and let y'all hear it for itself. But I want y'all to hear this report first because the DA says something that I think people need to pay attention to.
The 6th annual Boosie Bash kicked off at Southern University. Boosie confirmed to WBRZ on Friday that he had plans to use the funds from Boosie Bash for a scholarship dedicated to Caleb Wilson. Wilson died in an alleged hazing incident back in February. According to Attorney General Liz Murrill, Wilson's family says they had no knowledge that their son's name and image was being used to promote the music festival.
Their understanding was that Boosie wanted to contribute and start a scholarship fund at the school, and she put some money towards starting a scholarship. That was the extent of the conversation that they had with him more than a week ago, and no one ever asked them or even mentioned this event, and no one ever asked them if they could use his name and image to promote the event.
But on Friday, Boosie talked with WBRZ and confirmed he was working with both Wilson's family and the Human Jukebox.
And I know that you are launching a foundation of scholarship in his name. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to try to do something positive because I'm grateful for his dad and all the people who made this work. But yeah, we're gonna do something special for him because you know that it's a life lost too short.
Merle says she intends to take legal action for the misuse of Wilson's name for profit.
It's a dramatic misrepresentation of and misappropriation of Caleb's name and image to support a for-profit event.
We reached out to Boosie's team, who were not available for an interview. They did say they are aware of the Attorney General's statement and do have plans to respond. Merle says her work starts Monday. She says Boosie and his team owe the family an apology.
And I think the promoters just saw an opportunity to promote the event on the backs of people who just suffered an unimaginable loss.
Oh, you didn't catch it. Don't worry, it was only about 26 seconds. Let me replay it for you. Take a look.
Their understanding was that Boosie wanted to contribute and start a scholarship fund at the school and put some money towards starting a scholarship. That was the extent of the conversation that they had with him more than a week ago, and no one ever asked them or even mentioned this event, and no one ever asked them if they could use his name and image to promote the event.
The lawsuit won't stand. The lawsuit's not going to stand. Boosie's lawsuit has a better chance of winning. I just don't know if it's going to work or not, because there is merit for the lawsuit to essentially say, hey, bruh, y'all took little dude's likeness and image and basically posted it as though, you know, y'all giving money and blah, blah, blah and all of this stuff, when that's not what Boosie said at all. He said we're going to take the proceeds and then give it to him. He didn't say we're doing this, basically meaning we're doing the Boosie Bash for a little buddy. He said that in honor of him, we're going to give the money to the family and all of this stuff and everything. And as long as he did that, then he's good to go. Where the Attorney General messed up is, you said that at first the family didn't know nothing about nothing, then turned around and said, oh, the family did talk to Boosie and all that. But the family didn't know that he was going to be using the image and all this stuff and everything. So that's where it gets, quote unquote, lost in translation. Meaning the family, according to the AG, which I don't believe the AG anyways, the AG is saying that the family said, oh, Boosie told us that, you know, he's going to throw his annual Boosie Bash like he normally does. And the proceeds from that, he's going to give us for our son to start a scholarship. All right. But lost in translation is him using the son's image and likeness. Now, Nash, why is this important? It's important because of this. There are groups of individuals who use people's image and likeness to raise funds and all of this stuff and pocket the money. A lot of cats do this crap on YouTube all the time. They'll do like raffles and all this shit and have no actual, dare I say, indication that they were going to give up stuff. I know like 5 YouTubers right now, if they was smart, they would already gave this stuff up, but they didn't. Like I know a couple of YouTubers who, hey bro, look, I'm going to be giving out this, buy your raffle tickets and all this shit. And then somebody wins a raffle ticket and next thing you know, they don't get anything. Yeah, that's a scam. They can take your YouTube channel for that. So I would like all of y'all to do that. That's why I say I'm doing a giveaway at 300K. This shit came out of my own pocket. You get what I mean? But neither here nor there. Is Boosie in real trouble? No. Could Boosie lose the lawsuit? Hell no. Will it proceed? Yeah, but I think during the finance and all of this stuff, it's not going to go and do anything like that. As long as Boosie gave up some money or the money that he said to the family, it is what it is. So there's that. Now, there was rumblings that the family didn't like this shit as far as his name being on and stuff and plastered and all that, understandably. But it was for a good reason. But Boosie, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Next time, man, just do your shit and at the end, announce what it's for. Because I'm going to be fair, it did look like, yo, you trying to prop up and get more people at your show, and then in support of little buddy, you use his name to get more people to show up. Not that you needed it or anything like that, but that's how it comes off. Not saying that was the intent, but that's how it comes off. So I get it. I hear it and all this stuff. The AG, she been on your ass for 15 years. Yeah, Boosie. Did you forget the last 15 years? Like, I'm not one who wasn't finna play stupid, deaf, dumb, and blind. So it is what it is, man. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Do you believe that Boosie should have just did the concert at the end and say, hey, we're going to dedicate money from this and give it to Lil Buddy's family and all that stuff? Or do y'all think he should have promoted it and try to get the family involved to actually show up on stage and all of that stuff? Or y'all like me, bro, don't even do this shit. Like, shit, bro, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. When you do good, you're going to find like 100 people say you did great, 10 people to come out their mouth and, oh, you all did good the cameras and all that shit. Like, even when you do good, you still gonna have whack-ass people because their lives suck in real life. They are pathetic, piss-poor people, and they always gonna hate, and that shit sucks because of the reason why. And so, it is what it is. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one, man. Click right here, though, to see how big you caught on Wiretap talking crazy as shit, according to who? The Feds. Click right here to find out about that, or click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.